Breaking news. Hello, good morning, and welcome to One News. My name is Amelia Anindita, and I will accompany you for the next 30 minutes. Our story today is about Jerusalem shooting. Gunman kills Israel and 1-3 in Jerusalem. Indonesia imposed level 3 restriction over third wave of COVID-19. New album from Taylor Swift. Trending movie in this next week. The preparation of school final assessment. Soon, we will broadcast our live report in that area. I'm connecting with Davina, who's in Jerusalem. Davina, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Amelia. I'm here to provide a live situation in Jerusalem after the shooting incident. The gunman, who officials identified as a member of the Palestinian militant group Hamas, was shot dead by Israeli security forces. And an official said Israeli civilians shot by the gunman died in the hospital. Another was seriously hurt, and 2 Israeli police officers were wounded. The shooting appeared to be premeditated, and that entire incident lasted for 32 or 36 seconds. Officials said that the gunman had appeared to try to disguise himself as an Orthodox Jew. The attacker was identified as a 42-year-old Palestinian man from East Jerusalem. The attack took place near a gate to a compound in East Jerusalem that is a frequent flashpoint for violence. Luckily, the alley was mostly empty because otherwise there would be more casualties. Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett said he had asked security forces to be extra vigilant. A spokesman for Hamas confirmed the gunman named in Palestinian and Israeli media as Fadi Abu Shaykh-Kadam was a member of the group political wing. Reporting live from One News, Davina Maharani. Back to you, Amelia, at the studio.
Thank you, Davina, for provide us live situation in Jerusalem. So, as it already said directly, that the attacker was identified as 42 years old, and the gunman, who officially identified as a member of Palestinian militant group Hamas, was shot dead by Israel security force. We hope everything get better, especially for the citizen. Now we will move to the highlight news to provide all of you about the news and the most update news. And I'm connecting with Gita, who's gonna provide us highlight news. Gita, can you hear me clearly?
Thank you, Amelia. I can hear you clearly. Entering the Christmas and New Year holidays, as we know at this time the COVID-19 cases in Europe are all up. Related to Indonesia imposed level 3 restriction over third wave of COVID-19, there are 6 command orders by President Joko Widodo. The number 1, ministers and intuition must have the same frequency. The number 2, prepare for the arrival of foreign delegates. And the number 3, implementation Indonesia imposed level 3 restriction during the third wave of COVID-19 simultaneously. And the number 4, balance the gaze and brake so as to maintain the momentum for positive growth. And the number 5, hospital readiness in the event of a spike in sick patients during late December and early January 2022. And the number 6, accelerate vaccination so that the target of 70% by the end of the year can be achieved. And the second highlight news is Taylor Swift has officially released her new album, Great Taylor's Version. It's the second re-record album by American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift, released on November 19, 2021, through Republic Records. There are 9 previously unreleased songs on the Red album. The number 1, Better Man, Nothing New, Babe, Message in a Bottle, I Bet You Think About Me, Forever Winter, Run, The Very First Night, and the last one is All Too Well 10-minute versions. The next highlight news, brought by my colleague. Now I am connecting with Dewi. Dewi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Gita. Okay, I will continue with the highlight news. Well, this time I will tell you the top 3 films this week. At number 3 is Clifford the Big Red Dog. This film is about high school student Emily Elizabeth struggles to fit in at home and at school. One day she found a little red puppy she named Clifford. At number 2 is Spencer. This film is biographical, psychological drama tells the story Princess of Wales after rumors of infidelity and other internal problems of the British royal family. And at number 1 is Eternals. Eternals are not part of the human race. They are immortals created by celestials who have secretly lived on Earth for centuries. However, when their evil companions arrive, the Eternals must join forces to save the world.
Thank you, Devi. Those are the 3 top movies in this week and highlight news for today. And now we're gonna move on final school exam. Which one of you will take the final school exam? Many of you think that you have to take an accurate note, know how to properly final the material to prepare for an exam. Certain technique must be observed. For example, where and when learning is important. Here are the most important features of studying for the final exam. 1. Material focus. 2. Give information and purpose. 3. Improve your review process. Viewers, it's been 30 minutes. Have faith. We visit viewers at home. Thank you for my partner Davina, Gita, and Dewi for your time, and thank you for staying loyal to One News TV. See you on the next news.